Are you looking for a creative way to use your foam roller and strengthen your abs? Well, today's class is just for you. Hey friends, it's Kate here. Thanks so much for joining me today. Now I've got a 20-minute Pilates class that's really meant to target our abs. All of our core muscles are going to get quite the workout today. If you have a long foam roller, I will be lying on mine head to tail the entirety of this class. You can do it with no props whatsoever and you still get ab work. For those of us that are on the foam roller or maybe a rolled up yoga mat, that creates a lot of instability, which means that we'll be working our core in a much deeper way. Another benefit to using our foam roller in this direction means it helps us open up across our chest. So often when we go to do ab work, whether it's crunches or just deep tummy work, a lot of us start to tense up through our chest. So having the foam roller behind us helps facilitate an open feeling across the front of our chest, giving us a little stretch as well. Now roll out your mat. Let's get started. We're going to start lying on our back on our long foam roller. And I want you to make sure that you can feel your tailbone and your head being connected to the foam roller. Reach your arms out in a way, separate the shoulders, pointing the nose up to the sky. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. And if you want to, take a little roll, just a small rock of your weight. This can be big or small, fast or slow. Just starting to wake up that back body. Now, if you are new to any kind of foam rolling with me, then I want to give you a heads up that you are welcome to make any silly faces or noises while we're on the foam roller, no matter if we are doing deep foam roller work for myofascial release, or if, like what we're doing today, it's more about stability. It can be an intense sort of feeling to have the foam roller behind you. Now, heel toe the feet back in line with your sitting bones. If we can, let's begin to imprint our spine onto the foam roller or the mat if we're not using it. Feel your low back connect and feel your tummy muscles really wrap in, holding you nice and tight, holding you steady. The goal here is going to be minimizing any movement as much as we can side to side. So you can stretch your arms up to the sky. Envision you're holding a heavy presence. Soften the shoulders down. Without splaying the ribs, without arching the back, stretch your arms up overhead. Now, some of us might be able to like plop those thumbs to the ground without that happening. Some of us might be having our hands by our ears or even a little higher. It's perfectly fine wherever you're at. But stomp into the feet, contract the tummy, and actively stretch from your hips through your side body out your fingertips. Flip your palms so they're facing up to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, opening the elbows to the side. Inhale, straighten, take them back overhead. Little cactus shape of the elbows. Reach the hands straight overhead. This time, cactus the arms, pause. Make sure wherever you're at, our ribs are wrapping in, our tummy's working hard. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to pull your elbows, your hands towards one another. Inhale, separate, open. So we're just moving through the arms, the chest, and again, trying as much as possible to eliminate any movement, any wiggle wobbles that happens here on the foam roller. 3 more, pull it in and out. 2 more in and out. Last one. Bring the arms up, pause. Shoulders down, navel in. I know this is a funky pose, but that's okay. Stretch the arms right back up to the sky. Hug the arms towards one another. Keep your left arm in place. Let's just move our right hand. I want you to take your right hand up overhead. It should be in your peripheral vision. It's not that great big stretch. Exhale, bring it back. Now left arm up overhead. Exhale, bring it back. Now we can just do one arm at a time like we are right now, or if we want to add a little bit more, I want you to reach one hand up, big inhale, exhale, switch, switch. So the faster we move when we're on our foam roller, the more we're going to have to use our tummy muscles. 2 more. Last set. Bring both hands up, pause, open the arms off to the side. Almost envision that you're trying to kind of touch the elbows down without actually straight bending them. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, hug the arms in front of you like you're hugging a beach ball. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract, hug. 3 more, open. Exhale, close. 2 more, open. Exhale, close. Last one. Flip the palms, bring them a little lower than the shoulders, set them on the ground. Actively push your palms into the floor, separate the shoulders, still contract the tummy, imprinting the spine. Take a big inhale. Can you stomp into your left foot? Exhale, pick up your right. We're just going to work on the right leg right now, so left leg stays still. Is your back arching? Are your shoulders trying to cave in? 5 times, I want you to tap the toe down to the mat. Exhale, use your tummy lift. Inhale, tap the toe down and away. Exhale, lift. 3 more, take it down and up. 2 more, down and up. Last one. Bring it up, pause. Set your foot on the floor. Exhale, pick up the left leg. Now you might have wiggle wobbled there, that's okay, but see if you can still yourself. And then same thing, toe down, exhale, lift. Inhale, toe down, exhale, lift. 3, 2, last one, lift, pause. Set your left foot down, exhale, pick up your right leg, set it down, exhale, pick up your left leg. So we're actually now marching side to side. Now if you want to, keep everything just as it is, or try to pick up your right hand. Keep the right arm in place. How does that feel as you do our march? Take the right hand back down, exhale, lift the left hand up, little march. Now we might stay just like that, or if we want to, could you pick up both hands and then you're gonna really wiggle wobble. Me too. You can slow it down. And I promise this is obviously a struggle for me too, so we can laugh at ourselves a little along the way. Last time. And then set both legs down, separate the arms, relax, give yourself a wiggle, just a tiny little movement. Slow that down, imprint. Now again, I do want you to pick up your right leg, hold, navel in, flex your right foot, straighten the leg away, exhale, pull it in. Straighten the leg away, exhale, pull it in. We can keep our hands on the ground, or we might extend our left hand up, so opposite hand is foot, and we might add the reach of our arms away, exhale, pull it back. Inhale, reach it away, exhale, pull it back. 3, 2, last time, straighten, pause. Take a great big inhale here. Point your right toe, stretch long from your right leg through the body, out your extended left hand. Take a nice big inhale. Could you exhale, kick your leg up to the sky, bring it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now remember, my friend, if you do not have a straight leg like I do, that's okay. If your leg doesn't go straight up to the sky, it stops in more of a diagonal angle, that's okay too. But use that big deep exhale to pull hand and leg back towards one another. 3 more. 2. Last one. Lift, pause. Now here comes a fun one. Flex your foot. Do set both hands down. Stabilize through the hands. Wrap the tummy in. This is going to be a very small movement. Your right heel should be pointing up to the sky, or it's just away from the body. I want you to let your right leg open, maybe 5 inches, if that. Exhale, bring it back over the hip. Inhale, slide the leg open to the right. Use your inner thigh, pull it back. I could theoretically really drop my leg down and out, but that's going to put a lot of pressure on my shoulders. I'm no longer going to feel that through the tummy as much. I especially want you to focus on your left oblique, your left side tummy. Each time the leg comes back in, cinch right there a little harder. 2 more, open. Exhale, close. Last one, open. Exhale, close, pause. Set your foot on the floor, relax. Shake it out, wiggle, smile, because it's nice to pause, right? Imprint the spine, take a big inhale, pick up your left leg, give it a flex, and we'll simply start by straightening and pulling it in. Now remember, you can have the heel a little lower than mine, a little higher. The leg does not have to fully straighten. Do you want to extend your opposite hand, so right hand this time away? It might be enough just to simply push the hand up to the sky, or we want to incorporate the reach and pull. Just making that a little bit more dynamic. Take it in and out at your own pace. Don't worry about staying with me. That's irrelevant. Instead, focus on your body. 2 more away and in. Last one, reach it out, pause. Point your toe. Take a moment, grow long from the tip of your left toe, through the leg, through the body, out the arm. Big, deep inhale. Could we kick it up to the sky? Bring it down. Exhale, kick it up. Bring it down. 3 more, exhale up and down. 2 more, exhale up and down. Last one, lift, pause, navel in, chest open, full big inhale. Slowly. Oh no, I lie. Keep the leg up, set the hand down, flex the foot. How could I forget? Shoulders down, nose up. Really stomp into your right foot. Already start to think about your right obliques. And now this time we let the leg move maybe 5 inches away. Exhale, pull it in. It's a very small, little open, little close. Notice if there's more weight being shifted into your right hand. Could you even that out? And I'm so sorry, I said right hand, I meant left hand. The direction your leg is moving. We don't want extra weight over in that left palm. 2 more, open and close. Instead, use the tummy. Last one, close, pause. Now set the foot down. Again, relax, shake everything out. I know this is a big one. You're doing fabulous. Go ahead and open your legs just a little bit wider than your hips. Imprint the spine. Take one or both hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Are you still imprinting? Maybe think about pulling your inner thighs towards one another, even though they're separate, just so we know those body parts are working. Full big inhale. Curl head and chest up. Fold from the sternum. Lift a little higher. Take a great big inhale. Big breath out. Another big deep inhale. Exhale, curl up just a little higher. Stretch your fingertips out and away. Keep one hand behind the head if you need to. Nothing wrong with that at all. But could we lift away from the mat? Feel the tummy working so hard. Flip the palms so they're facing in towards your body, almost like you're hugging in. I want you to inhale, lift the thumbs up. Exhale, contract, push them down. Inhale, lift up. Fold from the sternum, push the pinkies down. 3 more up, exhale down. 2 more up, exhale down. Last one, bring it down, pause, separate the shoulders, curl a little higher. Now make a little roundness in your elbows. Inhale, slide the hands away. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, slide the hands away. Exhale, fold, pull the fingers in. 3 more, open. Exhale, close. 2 more, open. Exhale, close. Last one, close, pause, flip the palms, stretch them up overhead, lower the head and chest down, reach the hands high over the head, and that nice, big, beautiful stretch. Again, we can sway and wiggle a little, moving side to side. Do your thing. Separate the shoulders. Now, again, we're going to pick up our right leg, shoulders down, heel to the feet so they're back in line with the hips. Imprint the spine. See if you can take your right leg straight up to the sky once more. You might bring your left hand to your tummy, both to feel that contraction there and as a little additional challenge. Now, stretch the leg up as high as possible. Activate the tummy. We will be bicycling our leg around. So let's do it slow the first time. Drop it down, bend the knee, pull it up, reach it to the sky. We drop, bend, unravel, drop, bend, unravel. Take this at your own pace. Inhale down and around, exhale, lift. Inhale down and around, exhale, lift. It's actually one of my favorite ways to do bicycle work. I love that extra range of motion I can get by having my body lifted from the floor. 2 more in this direction. Last one. Now let's reverse. Bend, push the toe out and away, exhale, lift it up. Bend, reach the toe out and away, exhale, lift. Down and around, exhale, lift. Down and around, exhale, lift. 3, 2, last one. Keep your right leg in place, flex it, push the heel. Again, let's extend our left hand up to the sky if possible. Just as an added challenge, could you flip the palm of your right hand so we're not planting it down, but that little extra challenge of palm up. Inhale, reach hand and foot away. Exhale, return. Inhale, hand and foot away. Exhale, pull it back. 3, 2, last one. Set the foot down, set the hand down, wiggle, you got it. You can flip the palms at first, shoulders down, pointing the nose, making sure there's no tension through the neck. And let's extend our left leg to the sky. Remember, we're starting with those bicycles. If you want to, hand to your stomach. That little touch there can make such a big difference when we've got that tactile cue of what's happening in our tummy. Let's slow it down. So we drop the leg, bend, reach it up to the sky. As you take your bicycle, I want you to actively envision you're trying to stretch your toe as far away from your body as possible. It's okay if your range of motion is not the same as mine. No matter your range of motion though, stretch the toes far away. Think about squeezing your thud on the way down and then using your tummy to bring it up. So my leg, my glutes are working. Exhale, tummy works so hard. Legs, glutes work. Exhale, tummy works so hard. Last time in this direction. And let's reverse. Bend, reach the toe out and away. Exhale, kick it up. Bend, toe reaches out and away. Exhale, kick it up. Moving at your own pace. Maybe even starting to pay attention to your right leg, the leg that is unmoving. Has your knee kind of fallen open to the side? Can you point it straight up, stomping evenly into the whole foot? I know there's so much for us to think about here. 2 more. Last one. Hold. Tummy working, spine imprinted. Stretch the right hand up. And then inhale, reach it out and away. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, hand and toe away. Exhale, bring it up. Take that at your own pace. Remember, if your knee is a little bent, that's okay. If you don't lower your hand or foot as far as I do, that's perfectly fine too. 3, 2, last one. Hold. Set the foot down, set the hand down, soften, wiggle, shake. Now from here, my friends, one more set of big deep abs. You might separate the legs again, imprint the spine, hands behind the head, just like we did earlier. Curl head and chest up. See if you can lift a little higher. If at any point you need to take one hand back behind the head, you can. If we want to, you might stretch one or both hands away. Reaching further, curling up. This time, can you reach your hands up over your knees? Bring the thumbs to touch. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Mini crunch, mini curl, relax. Exhale, contract your tummy, relax. Notice if you are cramping up to the top of your quads, the top of your thighs. If that is the case, maybe stomp into the heels a little bit, lifting the toes. And instead, think about folding from the sternum, using right down here, instead of that feeling of gripping. 2 more. Last time, can you curl up, pause, separate the arms, flip the pinkies, push them down, lift, rotate them back together. Exhale, down and around. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, down and around. Inhale, lift. 3, 2, last one. Let everything go. Shake, wiggle, do your thing. Before we get off the foam roller, open the feet a little wider than your hips. Knock the knees towards one another. Find that nice stretch there. Notice if it feels better to keep imprinting the spine or maybe to arch the back a little bit here. One or both can be great. And then heel toe the feet so they're a little closer together. And see if you can open the knees off to the side. One of my favorite hip and inner thigh stretches. You can kind of even bob the knees side to side. Don't worry about your alignment anymore. Just move in a way that feels good, as long as we're being mindful and slow in our movement. Stomp the feet back onto the floor. This one's a little bit funky. Some people love it, some people don't. I do love it. Start to crawl yourself a little closer to the top edge. So the lip of the foam roller starts to touch right where your head and neck meet, and you might start to get a little bit of a throat stretch. It's kind of like I'm pointing my nose up. And gently, you may or may not want to slide even further back, letting the head hang down. Again, some people really enjoy this, some people do not. It is a-okay if it is not our favorite. For me, it feels especially nice to very slowly point my nose right and left. Slow that down, soften the body. Gracefully or awkwardly make your way back up. And then I usually just roll to one side and come on up to a seat. Don't have to do that very gracefully at all. Just find a nice tall seat. Take a moment and notice how your chest is feeling, how our abdominal muscles are feeling. I feel like I've always grown an inch after I've been on my foam roller. And my friends, if that's all you do with me today, amazing. Pat yourself on the back, thank yourself. If you need a little bit more after that deep tummy work, we might want to find another video that does some more stretching and myofascial release. I will link a couple of different videos that you can pop in if you want to do some bigger myofascial release with me. No matter if you're joining me for another class or not, pat yourself on the back. Thank yourself for coming in and doing something so good and just for you. I certainly hope you enjoyed class. I cannot wait to see you again.